Hey everybody, it's John DePietro. Look at the beautiful floor here at Longview Superstore, the parts store. I'm talking with Heather. Heather is the manager here. And Heather, when we walked in here 5 minutes ago, me and you were the only ones in here.
Yes.
Somebody wanted propane and somebody wanted something else.
Yeah,
but,
it's sporadic.
You're the jack of all trades.
I am.
Exactly.
Got to do it all. Someone's got to.
But you know, this store, I mean, it really is a store. You go to some dealerships and they have like a little section of the showroom. Mm-hmm. But I mean, this is a full service RV store. Look at, and even with personalized hand towels.
That's right. We have a local customer bought an RV from us, and she embroiders those, and we sell them here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Look at, we got pop-ups, we got travel trailers, we got Class A's, more travel trailers. Look, fifth wheel and everything here. So,
right.
And actually, that's a great gift item, huh?
We give one to every person that buys. We let them come pick a towel, and we just...
Oh, okay.
Yep, courtesy of the parts department, and we say, pick a towel, and you wouldn't believe how delighted. I was going to get one anyway. So it's a real nice little added homey feature.
That's so funny. Hey, while the internet is cooperating with us, give us a quick tour of the store, because...
Quick tour of the store. We got over here, we try to do all the... little cool trinkety stuff that the ladies more than the men usually like to look at. Your dishes.
They want to personalize the RV.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. We have a lot of families with dogs. That's why they buy RVs. So we have all these
dogs.
Nice dogs. We're in stickers now. I mean, we sell a little bit of everything. Hats, magnets.
Wow. Mugs with cats.
Yes.
Mats with cats.
Yes,
Okay.
all these little things. They love them.
Okay.
They love them. And then, of course, you've got more shirts, more fancy stuff, fans. These are all the smart power stuff. You have to get more with technology now, so these things can charge your cell phones and all that good stuff now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, satellite dishes.
Pretty cool. Yeah, that satellite, that stuff, I was talking to someone earlier. These have really been simplified, so you don't need to be have a PhD in nuclear engineering in order to...
Not at all.
Hook 'em up.
You just got to know if you want dish or direct, and from there, it's a piece of cake.
Yeah, and I understand some of the dishes will give you both.
Yes.
The Winegard products.
Yeah, Winegard, they have one that you can buy that will do either one if you're not sure when you're here that day what you're going to do, and we can still install it, and you can get your provider later.
Say hi to Bob Zagami.
Hi, Bob!
There we go. So, you know what? It's we didn't plan to be here, but wheel covers... Talk about the importance of wheel covers, because a lot of people think that they're just for decorative purposes.
No, they protect your tires from dry rot more. You're not
from sun, right?
Yeah, from the sun. You're gonna, more than not, you replace tires because of dry rot, not because of wear.
Not because of wear.
Not because of wear at all. So we recommend these to every customer.
And that's very important, that when people are buying a travel trailer or motorhome for the first time, that they realize that if they look at the tires and see plenty of wear, that's not what they need to look for. They need to look at the date,
sidewalls and
right?
the date. Yes,
the date,
yes,
which you can find. But these here, especially if they're going to park it in a campground for a summer at a time,
yes,
you're going to have the sun constantly on at least half of your motorhome,
right?
Or your travel trailer.
Right. It's the same thing if you put vent covers over your lids, because the lids will, the lids get dry rotted from the sun beating on them.
Exactly.
So you put vent covers on them, and that won't happen, and you can leave them open for more air. Right.
And one of the most important aspects of RVing is the campfire.
Yes.
And it looks like you've got enough fire starters here for...
We do. We keep stock constantly with this. They're from local Munson family that they do them, and they call them tornado fire starters.
Yeah. Every once in a while you'll need some
and your
caulking.
Roof maintenance and all that stuff, very important. If you have a rubber roof, very important to UV protect it.
Okay. So somebody's owned an RV or a travel trailer for a couple years. They're not really sure about what they should do. If they come in here, Heather, drive down to Longview, and they come in and talk to you, will you kind of like personalize your... will you walk out to them and say, this is what you need to look for and this is what you need to...
Oh, absolutely. We have a lot of customers that, like you said, they're not aware of it. And we also put on a class in a week of how to do all this stuff, how to prep.
Tell us about that.
We have a class on the next Thursday from 6 to 9 here at Longview on how to winterize, put it away for the summer.
What would that date be, the 11th or 12th?
It'd be the 12th.
12th of October.
The 12th of October from 6 to 9 right here in our store. We do it in our garage.
Is there a fee?
Not at all.
No fee at all?
No fee at all. We just ask you to sign up so we know how many people are coming.
Okay.
But
So
the
they
service manager puts that on. It's a very informative for especially first-year people.
Okay. We're not going to go aisle by aisle, but we just happen to be
No,
in
there's
Iowa.
lots of, we'd be
There's some
here all
pretty cool
day.
stuff here.
Yeah, maintenance is key, just like your car. Keep
Yep.
it clean, keep it nice.
If you're going to spend the money on a new one, why not keep it
Yes,
looking as new as possible?
right.
So you've got all different,
Oh, yeah.
and you can't just go buy a brush at a big box store because it might
Gotta
have
be soft.
soft. I mean,
Soft, because the decals and the paint and the gel coats nowadays, you'll end up with scratches, and you can't have that on your nice camper.
okay. As I turn around, I see a service department. Now it's Saturday afternoon. They were here till noon.
Yes, they were.
But and then you got a lot of fifth wheel hitches here. But tell us about service. You guys have won numerous awards.
We have certified service techs here.
How
They can
important is
virtually
that?
do it. That's very important because they have to go to school. They have to learn these trades, and you're working on a house.
Right from the manufacturer.
Right. Oh, yeah, from the manufacturer, from all of that. Yeah, they send all of our guys to schools and get them trained, go to the factories. They've got to know how these things are put together because there's no build sheets.
Right.
These guys got to
right.
know what they're doing
Right.
and know
Okay.
where to find things.
As I look over here, it's the part of RVing that everybody has to deal with at one time or another. Okay? Whether you've got a 45-foot
Yes.
diesel pusher
Right.
or a brand new one, this is an issue.
Yeah, and we
And,
do very well with these upgrades because they're taller, they're China toilets. So.
And the older you get, the taller the
It's very
the seat.
important. I have customers ask us, can you take it out of the box so I can see if it's easy to get up, off, and on?
They
And
want to try it out
They want to try it out.
or simulate trying it out. Yeah,
They
right,
don't
yeah.
technically go all the way.
Okay.
Yes. They don't, yes. But
So those
hey,
are
if it'll
here.
sell a toilet.
Is there any kind of lifespan that you can expect from a toilet before you should start looking into?
When you start having to replace things, if you start having to replace valves and seals and things like that, you might as well just replace it.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
just as easy. It's a few bolts.
Yeah. I look up there and I see an ad for the Wastemaster system. And I know Bob Zagami has done a lot of work on that Wastemaster system. Talk about that because as much as you can, because
Yeah,
that's pretty amazing.
that's a hose for your longtime customers. If you're living in it, if you use your camper a lot, this hose it'll last forever. It's made of 30-year-old vinyl siding, so it's gonna last. And it's got valves on it, so there's no more oops of things draining out.
And you can really do it without gloves.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you're not, gonna-
touching it. It's
anything.
It's a cam lock now, so nothing's leaking, nothing's dripping out. We have done very well with them.
Okay.
Very
So
well.
let's walk down front and then let's do this. Let's go outside so people can see what the store looks like because this is just an unattractive plumbing department here. But
Gotta have it, right?
you gotta have it. You gotta have it. Hoses. Now,
Yes.
okay, I see the white hoses here.
Yes.
And I see dark hoses.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't want to spend that money on a hose. I can go to blah, 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 and buy a garden hose.
You can, but you might get sick drinking that water.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Well, these keep the bacteria out for the fresh water, and they don't, when they get hot, there's no bacteria forming in them or anything. They're made for the potable water, not just you're washing your car.
Okay, so important. Don't try to skimp and get sick.
No, exactly. Yes, get the hose meant for drinking water.
Okay, now, here we go.
We have a customer.
We have a
Hold on.
customer. Oh, smile, you're on camera.
Hello.
You're, on camera. You're not running from the police, right?
Wasn't the parts department on the other side?
About a year and a half ago, yes. We have
Okay.
since moved over here with our new
Okay.
store.
All right, great. Yeah, I'm from New Jersey and I have a trailer up in New Hampshire, so
New Jersey.
I usually stop here to pick up stuff that I need.
Yay, we'll take a walk around, or if you have any questions,
Yeah.
let me know.
Yeah, I'll look around. I need to
Anything in particular, or you
Well,
just
I
want to
need-
launder?
I need antifreeze.
I've
Ladies
got
and gentlemen,
that.
this
We've
is-
got plenty of that.
This is live customer interaction that's unrehearsed.
Anything else?
Unrehearsed live customer interaction as Heather does her thing.
Well, I'll put in a pitch for you. This is a very nice store.
Go ahead, talk into the camera.
It looks very well equipped. I'm glad I stopped, and I'm sure that I'll be stopping here quite often.
Okay, and here's the other thing you got to say before you leave.
Okay.
Go Red Sox.
Go Red Sox.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. It's always nice to get that New York, New Jersey audience pulling for the Red Sox. So Heather, just tell us where we're located, and I'll let you handle
We're
this.
located right off of 91 in Windsor Locks, exit 42 either side, take a right, and you can't miss all the yellow buildings.
Okay, you can tend to that gentleman. I'm going to go out and just end it out here.
Take care.
Okay, so folks, there you go. You can't miss it. It's right off Interstate 91. It's right next to the RV center, and I'll take a couple more steps down, then turn around and show you Longview Superstore, parts and service. With that, have a great day.